días a todos. Sorry to bother you on a Sunday. Nonetheless, we would like to say otra vez bienvenidos to David, Santos, and to each and every one of you. We dispel rumors of any attack with the Recodo incident wherein one civilian was killed and 6 Dacon company workers were wounded in a grenade throwing incident yesterday morning that also triggered a firefight. We assure the public that the police and military and your civilian government are on top of the situation and, together with the barangay, will do everything possible to safeguard the interest of the majority of the people of Zamboanga. The Dacon incident was sparked by an ongoing conflict between the Dacon company and the residents in Barangay Recodo. Colonel Casimiro, the ground commander, and Colonel Colina, who augments security detail, will expound on this issue later. However, let me stress that the city government, together with the police and the military, have initiated a series of consultations and negotiations between the community leaders, barangay officials, and company officials since early March in our effort to find solutions to the problem. While the parties have reached agreement on various demands, the negotiation backed down on the demand to stop the construction of the fence. Our city legal office has advised them to seek a lawyer and to bring the matter to court, as the matter, even the request to stop the construction of the fence, is not within the purview of the city government, particularly the chief executive. In as far as our social services are concerned, the city has mobilized its resources to help assist those affected by the incidents, including 120 families that evacuated to the covered court yesterday. Their return to their residence will be based on the recommendations of the police and military authorities. Today, the Mindanao Alliance for Peace, or MAP, was supposed to conduct a rally from 8 to 3 p.m. at Plaza Pershing for the purpose of supporting the draft Bangsamoro Basic Law, the BBL, and to appeal to both houses, the Senate and Congress, to pass it at the earliest possible time. Per meeting with the security sector and other stakeholders, including the International Monitoring Team, the Ad Hoc Joint Action Group, representatives, our legal officer, Vice Mayor representing the Sangguniang Pangungsod, City Administrator, as well as representatives of the supposed organizers, we have decided to cancel the rally for the good of the greater majority. We have assured the representatives of the organizers last night that the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law will indeed be taken up in Congress and Senate, as this is the priority of President Aquino, and the City of Government of Zamboanga supports the peace process. Since Zamboanga City is not part of the ARMM, nor is it included as part of the Bangsamoro core territory, our continued support for peace and unity of all peoples, the Muslims, Christians, and Lumads, is primordial, as it will mean a better future for our children. Also, we follow the guidance of our police and military authorities for the safety and security of everyone. We had to cancel the rally. As mayor of the city, I am accountable to the people, and so my decisions will have to be for the greater interests of the majority. I cannot take the risk of allowing the rally given the situation that we have gone through in the September siege. The security and safety of all is paramount. Querido compoblanos, con el ayuda de Dios y guía, Zamboanga City continuously remains optimistic and is moving forward in our desire to build back better. I wish also to give you a rundown of other issues that has kept our city going over the past days. Last April 28, we convened the health sector to discuss measures being undertaken to control and prevent the spread of MERS coronavirus or the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome caused by the coronavirus. A task force led by the Department of Health Regional Office in coordination with our City Health Office, has been created to religiously monitor possible cases in the city. We continue with our delivery of social services to the people through the conduct of Dia del Calde held in San Jose Gusu last April 29 and in Zambo last April 30. May 1 was the celebration of the fiestas of 4 barangays. We distributed financial assistance to some 280 families affected by different fire incidents that hit barangays over the past months. Over 800,000 was provided. Last May 1, we joined the Department of Labor and Employment and its partner agencies in the observance of the 12th Labor Day with the conduct of the job fair as highlight. Over 40,000 job vacancies were made available by 44 local and international agencies participated in the fair. What is, I think, needed to be highlighted here is that there is a special table for persons with disability, and we were able to roll over the MOA signed by Secretary Baldos and the city government to also give consideration and priority to our internally displaced persons for job opportunities abroad. And I would like to attest that there have already been signatories and who will avail of these opportunities. Yesterday, May 3, the city spearheaded the conduct of the kite flying contest, Year 12, and the Juego de Antes as part of our Festival de Verano. The erstwhile summer festival intended to provide our constituents with wholesome, worthwhile activities in the summer. Back to back with this is the conduct of the summer sports camp, dubbed as the Learn to Play Sports Program, which is now on its 19th year. Every day, there are free sports training activities covering 26 sports disciplines being conducted in 3 sites: the Don Pablo Lorenzo Memorial High School Gym, the Manikaan Covered Court in the east, and the Ayala Gym in the west. With regards to our rehabilitation effort last week, we met with our humanitarian partners, the ICRC and the OCHA, and other UN agencies, again to appeal for continuous generosity for the benefit of our internally displaced persons. We conducted the 6th series of information caravans at the PTSI transitory site in line with our goal to bring accurate and precise information to our IDPs. We continuously engage with national agencies, the NHA, DPWH, DSWD, and the Office of the Executive Secretary in Malacanang and other concerned agencies to ensure that our Build Back Better plan is pursued in the earliest possible time. So far, for the 18-month period given by President Aquino, we are still on track. This week, we look forward to more positive developments in our rehabilitation efforts and your implementation of basic local services and other plans and programs we've set to do for our people. On Tuesday, all the department heads of the local government unit together with myself will undergo a strengths finding seminar in order to also to assess the potentials of the leadership of all our department heads in the city, as we intend to streamline and also support our own services in the local government unit. Por eso kita yakin este press con este día, because I will not be able to meet you tomorrow. Dios quiera, I will be flying today because we will need to cheer on the 180 Region 9 delegation composing of a majority of Zamboangueño children from the elementary to the secondary division. These children have shown to us resiliency after the siege, despite of the loss of a very important Joaquin Enriquez Memorial Sports Complex. They were able to practice in different venues and became winner for this year. I think this is the first time that the delegation will be represented by the mayor, and it is important that we give our wholehearted support to the children. The activities is scheduled to start tomorrow in Santa Cruz, Laguna, and our call time will be at 6 o'clock as the President, God willing, is scheduled to arrive at 9 o'clock. But nonetheless, I encourage the Zamboangueño community Christians, Muslims, and Romans, and our people in Region 9, let us pray for the success of the Zamboanga City delegation so that the children will realize that their presence there, they are already indeed champions. Muchísimas gracias, Ibaya Condes. Thank you.